Hey everybody, it's Jay Malcolm at Man Style Squared. Just wanted to stop by and rant for a little while. Went out this evening, decided to do a little bit of shopping, looking around, and customer service seems to have gone in the toilet. Just to let you know, Sunglasses and I decided we'd go out this evening. I've been looking for a new HD action cam to use, and for some of the things that we're going to be doing on the website and that type of thing. So I've been doing my research online, but I decided I'd take it to the stores, actually touch one, look at it before I ordered. And so Sunglasses went with me, and we were out looking, and the first place we went into was a store, and I'm not going to mention any names, but it's a big box store. They carry furniture, they carry TVs, electronics, cameras, computers, all of those type of things. But right now, they're going out of business. So I thought maybe I'll get a deal, so we'll go there and have a look. So we go through the door, and they've got signs up and sales, and there's probably at least 6 salesmen walking around. No one acknowledges the fact that we've come through the door. There was only 2 other people in the store at the time, besides the 6 salesmen, that weren't even talking to the other people that were in the store. We're not acknowledged. We wander around probably for 10 minutes or better before someone happening to stroll by basically almost bumps into us and decides that at that point they should ask if we were looking for something. So I told them what we were looking for. They didn't have any more of those. I went on to look at something else. He had told me what the price was. When he finally rang the price up, it was twice as much as what he said it was. Their customer service over the years has been crap when we've been there, and it was still crap this evening. Now I realize that they're soon going to be out of a job. Not my fault. I'm in there to spend my money, still to help pay their wages while they're still working. Give me the customer service that I think I deserve. I realize you're going out of business, you're not going to have everything, and you're not going to be probably on top of the world, but you still have customers coming in, and you may want a job somewhere else. So you don't know who's coming through the door. Keep that in mind. If you're in that situation, you don't know who's coming through the door. Maybe looking for somebody, since this is closing, looking for some staff. Would have been a great opportunity. I actually do some hiring and that type of thing. So you know what? None of these people will ever be hired by me when they come in, because I will remember who they were. And just as soon as I see where they worked, that'll be the end of that, because where I work depends on customer service. Now, beyond that, we left there and we decided we'd go to one of the big office supplies box stores. Now, they have the same type of thing that I was looking for. We're looking for the action cam, the HD version, all of that, 1080p and all the things that go with. And no, I'm not looking to spend an arm and a leg, but I'm looking to drop a few dollars. So we go through the door. Automatic doors open, and one of the first displays in the office store is an office chair. Now, that's fantastic. I have no problem with the display, except one of their employees was sitting in the display playing with his cell phone. His first mistake was when he caught my eye by mistake and actually had to speak to me. So I told him what I was looking for, and instead of him saying, "Oh, just a minute, I'll show you where they are," he takes 2 seconds from thumbing his phone and looks at me and goes, "Oh, I think we got something down in technology." Points haphazardly off into some direction. Sunglasses and I just look at each other in dumbfounded dismay, because now I guess I'm going to wait on myself, and hopefully I'll get the staff discount since I'm going to do the work. And he went back to doing whatever he was doing on his phone. Now, I remember the words of Ellen, be kind to one another, so I didn't flip him over in his chair. I actually went to the department we were looking for and looking for the camera. It was in technology. Now, whether that's in technology, the computer department, the stereo department, the TV department, I don't know. So we headed to where the computers were and that type of thing. Luckily, I found where they were. Small display, not really a great selection, but everybody can't carry everything. I understand that. But they had one that I was interested in. Finally, as we're standing there looking at a display that has absolutely no information other than the name of the product and one of the cameras strapped down like I was going to run for the door with it. Finally, somebody comes by and goes, "Oh, do you need some help?" I said, "Yes, I'm interested in one of these." I said, "I don't see any here, and there's not a whole lot of information. Do you have any information on it? And do you have any? Or is this the only one?" He said, no, just give me a minute. So he pulls out his phone. Now I realize technology is a great thing, and now everybody's got everything in their, all the work phones have got the stock and all of that on them, and those are great. You can pull all that up. And that's what he did. Yeah, we've got some of those out back in lockup. I said, fine. I said, I'd like to see one to see what the information and things is like. He said, well, I have the information here. I said, well, I'd like to see one. He said, well, I'd have to go get one out of lockup. I said, well, I'd like to see one. Well, I'll have to go get one. I said, you know what? Don't you bother. I said, I'll go somewhere else and spend my money if that's such a big deal for you to actually do your job and go find one for me. So we left that store. Went to another store, great department store, been there for years. And I want to interject here too. Before we left there, the particular store we were in, I have had great customer service there from the manager there before, so I know they do offer it from time to time, but tonight was not the night. And I know you're not getting paid great wages to be there, but it's your job. Treat me like the customer that I am. Anyway, we left there, went to another department store. Got there, went through the door, actually were greeted as we came through the door. Sales girl said, is there something I can help you with? I said, well, rather than me wandering around the store, can you point me to the electronics department? She said, then what are you looking for? I said, the electronics department. Oh. She said, well, the only reason I ask is, she said, because we have very limited electronics. So if you're looking for a TV or you're looking for this or that, we don't carry it anymore. Well, once she made her point, I realized she was going the extra mile and giving me the customer service I needed. And let me know that they don't carry what I was looking for, saved me a trip wandering through the store. She was great. She recommended another store where her nephew happened to work. So we hopped in our car, decided we'd go to yet the third big box store and see what they had. In we go, we're looking around, we were greeted at the door when we went through, they pointed us in the right direction to go find, but they didn't have the particular one we were looking for. Now, not great customer service there either, other than at the front door when we first went in. Pointed me in the correct direction, off we went. We were basically left on our own to look and flounder and try and find. And when I finally couldn't find, and obviously had a dumbfounded look on my face, somebody once again stumbling by, who almost ran into me, finally looks and goes, oh, can I help you? If they hadn't almost tripped over me, I'd still be there wandering around trying to find what I needed. They didn't have it there either. So, to compensate for all of this, we left there, went and got ourselves an ice cream. Wonderful customer service at the Twisty Treat. Stuffed our faces on a twisty cone in a waffle cone. It was awesome. So, decided on my way from there, on my way home, Sunglasses and I would stop at just one more place to see if I could find what we were looking for. Did the wonderful customer service from Twisty Treat continue and follow me there? Oh, hell no. We got there. I go in the door, again, nobody speaks. They're all standing at the front. I'm the only one in the store. So I wander around trying to find what I want. Finally, again, somebody stumbles past and goes, can I help you? Are you looking for something in particular? So I told them, I'm looking for an HD action cam, waterproof, one of those, the small ones, and that I don't think we have any of those. We've got some, I think we got some cheap digital cameras down there, but I don't think we have any of them. Okay. They're at the end of the aisle if you want to go look. That's what I got for customer service. They're at the end of the aisle if you want to go look. So I went down and looked, and sure enough, they had one, and he had followed me. Instead of taking me there, he followed me there, and I showed him that they actually had one, and showed him what customer service actually was, and pointed out, this is what you have, but it's only 720 and not 1080, so it's not exactly what I'm looking for. Anyway, left from there and went up one of the other aisles. Well, I've been also looking for an Amazon Fire Stick. Now, if people are wondering why people shop Amazon, tonight was the reason people shop at Amazon. Because I have shopped at Amazon and I have gotten nothing but stellar customer service from Amazon. But let's go back to the store I'm in. I've been looking for a Fire Stick. So I go in, I'm wandering up the aisle, lo and behold, here's the display. for the Amazon TV and the Amazon Fire Stick. They've got a great display underneath. They've got 6 boxes of them. I grab one, the box is empty. I'm thinking, well, that's no problem. Of course they don't have them in the box because they'd walk out the store. I'm sure it's like the other store I was in, they're in lockup. Well, I was about to free one of those suckers from lockup and take it home with me so it could be adopted into its very own home. So I took it over and said, I'm assuming these are in lockup. And the same gentleman that has said that I think they're down there looks at me and says, oh no, we don't have any of those. I said, there's 6 boxes on the shelf. He said, no. He said, that's just our display. I said, no, it's not. A display is what you show above it. When you have empty boxes below, that's the product. Well, no, we don't have those. Truck may be in tomorrow. I said, then why would you leave them out on display? Well, we have to. I said, now I can understand you have to leave the display out. You don't have to leave empty boxes out. That just builds my hopes and then crashes my dreams. It's been a crap evening. The cherry on top of that ice cream I just had was I was coming home with a Fire Stick. Nope, I wasn't. I was holding an empty box to an empty lockup. So the truck may be in tomorrow. I can call and check and see, or I can come back. But again, if you want customer service, it's few and far between. But I have never been disappointed with the customer service I have gotten from Amazon. I have run into some problems. They have more than gone overboard to fix my problems. Any customer service issue I have had, they have been awesome. So if people wonder why stores are shutting down and things are closing, it's because of the lack of customer service. Teach your people to give customer service. Teach people to live by Ellen's words. Be kind to one another when somebody comes through the store. Look up from your phone. Get up off your butt out of the display and take your customer down and show them what you have. If not, you're going to be home sitting in your sweats wondering why you don't have a job and wondering why Amazon is doing as well as they are. It's because you didn't get out of the office chair and show me where my camera was. This is Jay Malcolm from Man Style Squared. Living life extra, extra large. Tonight, living life and getting extra, extra ticked. Thanks for tuning in. Stop by the website and see me. Jay Malcolm, out.